Welcome back to another episode of the AbtiPodcas. You know who I am already, your boy Warden of the North, big brrrr. For the audio listeners, I know you love that sound. Rah, 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 rah. Big up you guys. Want to shout out our official sponsors. I always struggle saying that, but I'll get it right, I promise you. Shout out our official sponsors. The Unit Restaurant in Sheffield, located at 88 Hertford Street in Sheffield. Go and check them out. The best food in the whole of Sheffield. I guarantee that, and we stand by that. And also our other sponsors, Whistle Cola, which is an alternative cola. It's 1 for 1. It's Gara, I promise you. And if you are a business that wants to stock cola-based drinks, I'm telling you, you will not find a better company. Bro, like one of the nicest people, family run, and genuinely just all round wholesome people that you want to support. Forget sponsoring the other people that don't care about you. I don't want to say their names. You shouldn't be drinking that anyway. Support the man them. Support us and support the AbtiPodcas by liking this episode and commenting if you want to, or sharing it to your friend, share it to your mum. Right, with all that being said, let's start the show. Shout out the boy Evs on my left, the Bata Evs.
I need a name, like a little sound to make.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have a sound to make. You got the brr. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to make, bro. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, I haven't got much after that, bro.
So also, the boy has his own show, Late Night with Evs.
I do indeed.
Yeah, Late Night with Evs, which I enjoy, by the way.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I love it. Wallah, I love it. It's very like constructive, and there's always gems to be learned from there. And it's a balance of like banter, knowledge, shooting the shit, and all of the above. We're very wholesome and well-rounded, and I like it, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Nah, well, I appreciate that. You said everything I wanted it to be, which is intentionally is good convo, banter, because you can't be too deep with it.
Yeah.
But
that's sensational, bro. But I was gonna say to you, obviously, one of the main reasons, obviously, why me and Hamza started the pod, obviously, we wanted to get in on the space anyway. But one of the inspirations we did look towards when we were first starting was obviously FIO.
Shout out to the boys, man. Shout out to the boys.
Shout out to the boys, my brothers, bro. I love every single one of them, man.
Family,
good people. So obviously you was instrumental in that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was indeed.
Yeah.
I was. No, you were. We was a good group. Well, a very good group.
Yeah,
man.
very good group. And you know what it is for me? I always looked at FIO and I said to myself, raw, like this is the benchmark for us. I even started because it was like for you guys when we first started. Our thing was more smack bang wallop. It was chaos. You got two guys with ADHD. I've got ADHD. Hamza has ADHD plus. We're both dyslexic. Our dilemmas, we just can't read it. Like it's all over the shop.
Best part of the show. Like you trying to read is one of my favorite things.
It's terrible, but at the same time, we're forcing. We're getting better at this. And like we always looked at you guys, and you guys was always like I don't know how to compare it. Like let's say if it was sets, school sets.
Yeah.
You guys were the top sets. Me and Hamza we're like bottom set material guys.
Yeah, I know. I can see you guys being bottom set. Yeah,
we're bottom set material.
You got the traits of bottom set.
100%. Like
I know
we do.
I'm joking.
And I feel like that was always
bottom three.
Yeah, like no, we was in the special education classes, and
we bottom set the ones with kids that actually had classified learning difficulties.
Yeah, 100%. And we both.
You wouldn't be part of that. You'd be part of the. So there's like 5 sets. You'd be like set 3 to 4, moving up and down.
Brother, you know what? I think we're there now. I think we're at level set 3 right now. But like you guys,
I don't quality of podcasting is just your mental state, because your mental state is bottom.
No, I'm not. I meant to say is there's no set.
It's bottom barrel. That's why I've been involved.
No, I'm saying even in quality wise of content, like the things that we were doing. Like okay, let me give you an example. Not to go on a tangent. Me and Hamza have a big disagreement when it comes to this one point. Hamza believes in throwing the kitchen sink at it. Like when I mean the kitchen sink content,
yeah,
Hamza will put anything out there, bro. Like he will post 1,000,001 clips that do not make sense.
Yeah.
And I always say to him, bro, why are you doing this? And he's like, bro, one of these will bang. And me, I'm more like quality, bro.
Over
like,
quantity,
quantity.
Yeah.
That's where me and him have a big disagreement. So when I always looked at you guys, it was always quality. I always seen brand friendly where we look like more of a brand risk, innit? Even though we're not.
Yeah.
So going to you, bro, obviously you was instrumental in FIO. Was that just something that naturally happened?
No, it wasn't natural.
Yeah.
So I used to watch podding obviously lockdown times, innit? So podcasts,
Yeah.
people start podding, and you know me, I love a good conversation, bro. Like I'm a boring guy. I love a great convo, innit?
Yeah.
And then when I saw it's feasible, because I didn't know the prices of studios and stuff like that, I was like, I need to run this. I wanted to do it on my own, but the issue that I have, this is why I said I'm not the full ticket in a previous episode. Like, I don't like people as much as I think I do.
What do you mean by that, bro?
Like with podding, content creating, you have to almost be a people's person to get to where you need to. You need to be collaborating, you need to have guests, you need to like get to know people, have dynamics. I'm not naturally that way. Like this naturally. I've obviously learned, but I would rather be on my own, if that makes sense. So originally I wanted to do it on my own, but I realized, you know what, I need people that aren't like me, because I'm a bit too like...
I think you're more of a centralist, man. I don't think you're
I'm not extreme. Maybe I'm not extreme.
You're
Maybe
not
I'm
extreme.
not giving myself enough credit. I just don't like, I don't have a lot of energy for messaging people, say, hey, do you mind coming on?
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of energy for group dynamics. In general, I'm not good at groups. Like, and this is not like a spoiler. Like, everyone, the FIO always told you, everyone hates groups. Like, I hate group works. Like my university, not to go off on a tangent as well, one of my assignments was, one of my courses was group work. Two of the courses. I was so hoping to do it on my own. I done it on my own with a guy. I said, don't do no work, I'll do it on my own. Yeah. I just don't want to deal with you, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I got my student loan money, we up right now.
How the hell do you then...
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, this is the mental side of it.
But you should know this part of me anyhow.
No, I understand it, but...
Because anything you told me to do for you, like in terms of work-wise, I just get it done and give it back to you. I don't want the whole back and forth. I'm not on all of that.
That's true.
But with the boys, I'm a logical guy, so I thought, you know what? This makes more sense in a group. And the group I wanted originally was Sharp, Arms. Shout out to the boy Arms, shout out to the boy Sharp. And it was one of my guys, Seller from East London. Okay. I wanted him on. Them four, and I want to say Ma'o. You met Ma'o. So that's what I wanted.
That's my guy.
That's shout out to that's family, man.
He watches this heavily as well. That's my guy.
That's family ties, bro. Every single time. Yeah. So that's what I wanted originally. But then I remember chatting to Sharp, and then I know Westside.
Yeah,
I know Izzy. Shout out to the boys, but I don't know them as personally. We don't chill. Yeah, me and Westside a little bit because we all have the same friends. But Izzy, I barely see him. I saw him more on Sharp Snapchat. Yeah. But then we went out one night, and Sharp said as a joke, "I won't do it unless them two do it." Yeah. Because we all went out. I don't know how we lined up that night. Yeah. But the more I thought about it, I said, you know what, this angle was way better. Like I can see myself in this angle. Obviously, they have to make their own decisions if they want to do it as well. But from just my side of the story, I was like, you know what, they're a bit more wholesome, a little bit older. Izzy's just, how can you not love Izzy, bro?
Izzy, like I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love Izzy, bro.
Yeah, I don't think you.
When I met Izzy, I loved him more.
Yeah, he's not. There's only a hand.
He's one of the greatest people I've met. Well,
no, he's not. Bro, if you see Izzy in an argument, see him in an argument, you know he's not in the wrong. 100%. Like it's just not. Like shout out to the boy. Westside obviously good people.
Westside as well. Yeah, Westside of course.
Good peoples. Zoobs came obviously after. Hence why Zoobs not part of the story as much. He was towards the end. But shout out to the boy Zoobs either way. And then we've done one episode pilot. And I remember the minute, so at 9 p.m, this is why I like doing stuff on my own. 9-10 p.m, they said, let's do it as a group. We decided we was out. I said, say no more. 5 a.m, because I was going to work, I sent him a list of episodes, dynamics, logos, all of these things. I haven't got a name yet, guys, but here's 10 names. Do you get it? Within the week, those 10 names go done.
Do you remember the names, by any chance?
The Adjustment Bureau.
That's cold.
Podding and Bullish.
Yeah.
Instead of saying shit for branding, they say Bullish.
Yeah.
Odayasha.
Okay.
But then it didn't make sense because he's not Somali. Yeah. Even though I think he's Somali. He's invited to the cookout.
He's Barawa.
Yeah. He's invited to the cookout. What's the other names I had, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Don't give some of them away because you said some cold ones, which I'm.
But they always come to me anyhow, man. And listen, if you take them, they always come to me, bro.
Don't take anything. We're gonna patent it.
No, I'm always good at brainstorm. Brainstorm is probably one thing that you don't get marked for, but I'm really good at.
Apparently, that's a derogatory term. You can't say brainstorming. You know that, like facts. Wallahi, we can Google this after. Sorry to just jump in my ADHD.
You can't say brainstorm.
You can't say no. You can't. It's offensive.
What can I say?
I don't know, figure it out. I don't know. Like, you could say something else.
No pun intended. Yeah, but yeah, so we done a pilot episode that never came out. I'll send it to you. You can watch it. Yeah. Because it's still on my WhatsApp saved, isn't it? Yeah.
I think I watched it. The one in the dark room. Is it like a dark?
You have watched it. I've showed you. I must have showed you by now.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
So we had that.
That was bad.
I don't think Izzy was fully convinced, by the way. So Izzy was almost out, if I remember correctly. Westside didn't care. Sharp wanted out from Sharp always wanted out. Yeah. Because I'm headlocking him. But we ended up doing that episode. then the feedback, because we sent it to like 5 or 6 of each of our friends that we would think would give us good, honest feedback, and it was a lot of positive like feedback. There wasn't much apart from like, you guys obviously your first time, so I'm not gonna like overly criticize how you not speak and cut each other off. But in terms of like the content, like it was cool. So we done that. Then obviously, like I said, my brain how it works, hence why I don't like groups. I sent a list of like maybe 20 episodes of topics. So like the mental health one, the therapy one, dealing with death, I think was one.
That was a big one. That was the one where you cried on camera.
No, I didn't cry. I didn't cry on camera first and foremost.
He cried on camera, guys.
I rubbed my eyes on camera. It went viral.
That went so
viral.
Do you know what? Wallahi.
It went viral, but I didn't like that. You know what?
The viral moments of your pod.
We had some hits. We had shout out to the boy NDA, man.
Yeah.
We had some hits, but that one, the only reason I kept it in is you only see me rubbing my eyes. So I rubbed my eyes.
Yeah, bro, it's okay to cry, bro.
No, don't do that, because I'm not having that. I'm not having none of that. That's the crazy one. You know when you start.
Yeah.
But I never cried on camera, but I kept it in because I thought it was a raw emotion. But that's what the podcast was meant to be anyhow. Like, you know what? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Why was this waffling? But we done that podcast. We ran with it. We had a list of episodes. One good thing about Sharp, myself, Izzy West, we all know somebody that knows somebody, or we know the person. So like, if you look at the guests that we have in terms of the selection, like we're going toe for toe with anybody. Not many people are going to say they've had Chunks, Darkest, Loons, Taser, Savage. Who else am I missing? Monquay.
Yeah, but shout out the boy Months.
Wonder, D's Kitchen. And D's Kitchen done 2 episodes with us. One with
every time I hear Wonder's name, I'm just compelled to just say shout out.
Yeah, but
Wonder.
that's a good list to
Wonder
have.
Mix, man, my guy, bro.
And that was our secret sauce, because we knew we had, and these people, a lot of them, obviously like Chunks Darkest from Northwest through Sharp, but like Wonder's our peoples. He worked with them as well, and he's my guy. D's Kitchen, close to Sharp, but our people, we're all friends with some of these people.
Yeah.
Obviously, Louis, we got through you.
Shout out the boy. That's my boy,
so,
man.
bro, like, it just worked out, and they done a treat. I liked it when people were like, saying like the dealing with death one. So there was 2. We spoke about our father passing away. Izzy spoke about Allah yarhamu, his sister passing away.
Yeah, I mean, Allah grant
and Sabir was talking about his mother passing away.
Bro, Allah grant
his mother passing away. So that was deep, and that's when I said we got something here, because now it's not about the numbers. I don't care about numbers, innit?
That's what you shouldn't focus on, though.
Yeah, I have quality in it. Like I like the idea of, if I have 100 views on an episode, but one person goes, "Yo, you don't get it." Like, I never had someone told me this is normal, because half of our problems, in my opinion, maybe even more, is due to isolation. Why they get worse? Because you don't think anyone else is going through this, because no one ever in our environments vocalize what they're going through. You just have to go through it. So when you hear someone saying something like, you know what, like me, I said, my father passed away 91 March, I was born 91 August. I've never really gotten over it, in a sense, but I haven't, if that makes sense. Like, you get, someone's like, oh bro, like I feel like that as well. I thought maybe I'm making it all about me, but I said, no, you can feel like that, bro. That's priceless. Priceless. We had that, then we've had other episodes where we're having a laugh, and someone's like, bro, you don't get, I really needed that. On some Drake-ish, like, I really needed that one, man. But like, you need that. So we had a good balance. I enjoyed it. Obviously, I left. I don't know why people. Maybe it's because.
Can we address that? Because this is the elephant in the room, isn't it? I think it's the pink elephant in the room.
I
right
love
now.
it though.
Why did Evs leave? Figuring it out.
Because I procreated. I was due to have a second son.
Allah Mubarak, yeah. Shout out my little nephew.
Yeah, shout out to your nephew.
Shout out to my nephew, dad.
So I think what it is as well. So because I do TikTok lives quite regularly now because of the podcast, and people tend to ask me all the time. Like, to a point where, when people say that they're lying, like, you've seen it, it's actually crazy how many times people ask. But I think some people ask because they want to find a problem. But like, Sharps, West, Izzy, and Zoobs are my people. These are my guys. But like,
to this day,
I met Zoobs. I think I've probably done 3 episodes with Zoobs. I love Zoobs. Bro. Like, he's a good guy.
I
West Side, Izzy both got married. Shout out to the boys. This year, it was this year. And Sharp, I've known Sharp since whenever I've known Sharp. Like, since I was like.
I think you struggle to find anyone who dislikes Sharp. Really,
you won't find it. I dislike Sharp. You won't find anyone else. You won't find anyone else. But that's what I'm saying. These are my people. Then, but people, obviously, when people break up, and I know they haven't recorded in a while, people like the idea of there must have been problems.
Yeah.
But like, you got to remember, we're not podcasters first. So I was already a father and a husband prior to podding. West Side the father with 2. Yeah. Along with married now, Izzy's married now, but Izzy's a grown-ass man working, Sharp's a grown-ass man working. So podding, we'll never have personal problems because of podding, because they don't pay our bills. If it was paying our bills, maybe there's problems. Yeah. But we paid full podding at the time. Do you get it?
Yeah,
so there's no real problem. But yeah, I left because of that, man. I live in Sheffield. I got a second on the way. My wife's looking at me like, you know what, I'm struggling here, and I can't find a logical reason to leave the city for her when I know the pod can handle me not being there permanently. Whether people say, you know what, they were better without you, or they need you, whatever the opinion is, the reality is there's the expectation that they would be able to handle it without one less member. Yeah. You have to expect that. So that's all it was, man. That's my guys.
I call and check up on Sharp a lot. Like Sharp's my guy. I check up on him and I tell him, bro, like, work rate, man. Work rate, like, heck, you know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, FIO should be up there, like, with some of the biggest podcasts in England, bro.
It could be. I think it had a little spot where it could have done it. Maybe a little spot it could have done it.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's like people have seriously invested into them. As I said, like, this has become almost like a routine where people tune in. Do you get me? And
but it's a gift and a curse. You got to remember, the reason the pod was so good is because we're older.
Yeah.
But the reason why the pod had inconsistencies is because we're older. Like, life takes over. Like, I think,
bro, you know this, bro. Life does take over, but I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with you, with everybody listening right now. Yeah, this thing requires a lot of work, bro. If you want it to work, it needs to be consistent, and it needs to be. You need to do some things that are uncomfortable, bro. I'm sat here now, my hands all fucked. Like, I'm still going through recovery. Hamza had to go away, and now I have to be back, bro. Like, there's no excuse, bro, for me not to be here. I have to be here. I have to prioritize this over anything else, bro, because I want it to get to the height it needs to get to.
Yeah.
So, and it's only me and Hamza, bro. It's not like it's only me. But we have a team of people in the back that help us with clips, this, that, that help us with, like, everything else, organization, everything else. There is a team, but I'm talking about
the face of it.
The people that have to be on it is me and Hamza. So it's like, when you've got, like, somebody like an FIO, yeah, or the other Somali pods, or the other generic pods, and
what is there anyhow? What we got? It'd be good to name, because they deserve a little shout. What have we got?
Who do we have? There's a lot, bro. I can't really think about them right now, and like, name wise, I'm really bad with names.
Oversharers.
The overshare, of course. The oversharers,
like next door to you, man. Really.
Yeah, the oversharers, of course. I'm
talking.
I don't know. I just went my mind.
Yeah, go on, bro. My mind's gone back. Who else we got? There's a few more,
but I'm like, when there's a whole, like, 4-man cast, bro, and you're taking breaks or niggas aren't recording, I look at that as like, bro, what are you doing? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's like, if we can do it as a 2-man, bro, and even Hamza's gone away and I'm still running this, or I'm away and Hamza's still running this, you're telling me as 4-man, you can't do it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm not having that, because
you're telling me life might get in the way of one man.
But them man aren't really, like, that's why I said I started off with saying, like, it's not their thing to be doing, if that makes sense. Like, this is not, Sharp don't look at podding.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the last year, because I don't know. I can't speak about anything since I've gone.
Yeah.
But when I'm big with the mandem, this ain't our bread and butter. Like, this ain't our thing, bro. That's the reality.
Let's have it right.
Yeah. Your expectations of the you can say that,
you don't care.
Yeah, but your expectation is, you're saying it like you're saying you want to run this. Yeah. So you and Hamza, like, you man are fully entrenched in this, innit?
Yeah.
But with the boys, the reality was that might not have been the case, consciously or subconsciously. So it's hard to judge them on it. Like, I can't even get into them times where, like, bro, that's not even what you really want to do, maybe. Or maybe it's just not that deep to you.
Yeah, it's maybe, and I think that's the part where, as a consumer,
they might not want it to blow.
No, as a fan, as a consumer, yeah, and I speak as a fan and a consumer of that input, like, of that pod, where I'm, like, frustrated at them. I'm frustrated at them and thinking, I genuinely can't see an excuse. I genuinely can't see an excuse why the man don't record in it, and I want them to, like, go to the heights. I think that's where I'm speaking from a point of frustration, where I'm like, I want them to do so well, bro. Especially not just because who they are, bro. They're my people, but also who they are and what they represent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need more of us in this space, and I think
there's not enough of the good ones. That's the only thing I'll say with the boys is I don't think they understood how important we were. You need some logical voices in this space, bro, because it's dark.
Yeah.
You need some people that have a bit of common sense or a bit of respect when they're discussing Somalis or ethnics or Islam. I don't think you should speak about on the deen when you have got knowledge, but if you are speaking about it,
if I'm going to speak on the deen and like
you got to tread carefully.
We tread very carefully.
You got to tread carefully.
And one thing that we do, and this is one thing I was saying to Hamza that I enjoy about this pod is the reason why we stayed consistent. And a lot of people take breaks around Ramadan. They take breaks, and I get it. They take breaks, spiritual breaks. But I said, okay, I get it. We can't take a break, but why don't we capitalize and show something beneficial.
Yeah.
Get some brothers that are really well learned in the deen, and let's just learn something, man. Because every day is a learning day. So we can get like a resilience leader on, or we can sit there and we can talk about how our Ramadan is going and stuff like that. And I think, inshallah, God willing, if we get to next year Ramadan, it's going to be even better, because now we've connected with so much other people as the platform's growing. We've got loads of other people that want to get on, and it's just going to be so beneficial. So I'm saying, like, I say all that to say there shouldn't ever be a break. Do you know what I'm saying? We took a break and it
I was gonna say shout because you taking breaks.
No.
But they shouldn't be for anyone across the board. Across the board, they shouldn't be.
For us, we took a break and it killed it. Like, we should have been on 10K by now. If we didn't take that break, we would have been surpassed 10K already. But the problem is we took a break, and then from that break, then you got to almost get in the car, warm it up, and then start driving again. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's like literally. What I was gonna say to you, what do you reckon to? I've never seen this. Like, I never thought we'd see a day where people would get onto Chunks. I'll be honest with you.
About what?
About the whole I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of hate online for him.
Something specific, or?
I think he said some stuff on his pod. I don't know, and I don't see a problem with it. Chunks to me is our, like, is a crown jewel, bro.
Yeah, shout out to bro every single time.
Like, genuinely, he's that guy. He's our blue-eyed boy, innit? So when I see people getting onto him, I get defensive. So when you go online right now, you'll see, wallah, and I've seen it today. I went on TikTok, and I don't know if it's just focused on TikTok. And I think he's spoken it as well. He's seen a change where people now are starting to get onto him.
He said that?
Yeah, he said that. He said that on his own pod. But he's like, but that was naturally going to happen anyway. The higher you go, the more hate comes along with it, innit? Yeah.
Especially if you're doing it within, like, they gave the right nigga got money, innit? Like, if you look at, I don't think someone like me should be able to be that big. Me. I don't think you should be that big. Like, we're dark. Do you get it? Like,
yeah, people are getting cooked.
Like, we're dark with it. Cooked. But I think for him, I think I've seen some of it. Not recently, but I've seen like anytime he does something goes viral. But a lot of those people aren't people. These are like trolls and people that, like, their mum should have swallowed them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, they shouldn't be conceived. Like, no, I'm being serious, because like if you look at some of the stuff they say, it has nothing to do with opinion based. It's really like, you hurt people, innit? Yeah. They're saying stuff where they want to hurt, man. Yeah. And it's not just, forget Chunks, like, just people in general on the social thing. Yeah. Like, they shouldn't, I don't think some of them should have been born, because like, it's like, I don't know, my boy Mahmoud now, I love him to death, he's 5.
Shout out to nephew, man.
Yeah, shout out your nephew, man. I don't know how I'd feel if, like, everything I've done so far for him, I've moved cities. Obviously, I've got a good marriage. You know, I've made sure I've created a family base between myself, my in-laws, where we're all just, and my family, we're just all in it together.
We're all in it together.
Do you get it? Like, it's such a. I was saying the other day, it's so funny. My niece, for example, who's not related to my in-laws, could chill with my in-laws, and they use like our brother-in-law's cousins and that. So I said, if I done all that for him, work my butt off for him to have like a no-name Twitter account or TikTok account, and to be just taking it, like, violating people and being disrespectful, I should have kept in my pants, bro. Yeah. Like, no, I'm not even lying, bro. Like, so just to go back to that hate, I've not seen the hate recently, but I know what kind of hate you'd get if you're at that level. Yeah. Like, as in, I've seen other people from his celebrities, if you want to call them that. It's just a lot of sad people, man, that I make dua for, and I refer to them as beloved. May Allah bless you, beloved.
Do you know,
bro, weirdos, man.
But what do you reckon? Obviously, I think you're like, you can answer this better than I can. What do you reckon to, not troll accounts, burner accounts, for example? I'm super fascinated, and every time we do a live, like, I'm super duper fascinated by burner accounts. Like, it's
which ones? The ones that people have, and they,
like even ones? Like people. I'm
a troll account or just a burner account?
I'm talking about burner accounts in general. You can have a burner account, which is a troll account, and then you can have a burner account where it's your normal account where you just don't really want to show your face. And I've always wondered, why be on somewhere where you don't want to show your face? Like, what are you? Are you embarrassed at how you look? What is it? Do you know what I'm saying? It's. I find it so fascinating.
I think people over what's the word I'm looking for? They overthink how much people care about them. Like, they think, oh, I don't want to show my name. What does your name mean? Like I remember someone said my name, my government on my TikTok, like it was a bad up. They said, I will. Okay, now what? I said, where we at now?
Where we at, yeah.
Like, they said it in a way where, like, they're hotting me up. And I get why that person done it, because that is something people don't like their government or their personal details, like, you know, knowing where they're from. Some people just overthink what people care about them. And that's why I don't like burner accounts. Troll accounts, I've already told you, they shouldn't have been conceived. They should have been swallowed. And it sounds mad saying that.
Why do you reckon people do that? This is the thing where
are we talking about why?
Yeah, the why.
I think it's because...
For me, it's not about... I know this thing exists within the world that we're in. I've always been a person who never hid myself, bro. Like, my accounts are all public, bro.
Yeah.
I've only just... My Instagram, I've just recently made private. But, like, all my accounts, my Snap, as long as social media has existed, I've never clicked privacy on anything. Because I'm already out. People already know what I'm doing. Like, I don't need to hide anything. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm here. Where I always found it fascinating, where it's like, there's people that are like, they obviously they want to remain private and they have like burner accounts, and I'm like, is what you said there?
It's a defect though. It's definitely a defect.
You're
in your
not that
personality.
important, bro. Like, genuinely, you're not that important to even live an incognito life, because, like, I don't know if you need to hear this, but people don't care, bro.
No. I think you need to say it to the camera again, because
they generally don't care.
Please,
people do not care about you or your life or what's going on with your...
Only your Hoya, you know. Like, only your Hoya actually cares about your whereabouts.
The only person that cares, but genuinely, the general public do not care. So if you're user 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and you want to get on an account and say your opinion to me is invalid, bro. Like,
but I get why, though. Just to answer that point, yeah. Sorry, bro, I cut you off again. Brother, it's the thing where these people have never... And this is like... They've never been able to move in a room and say their opinion about anything.
I wonder how they are in real life. I'd love to be a fly on the wall.
They don't speak. They don't exist in real life. Like,
they don't exist.
In real life, they're like shadows. Like, these people are like either shadows or insignificant within their own circles. Yeah, and I'm not talking about people who have burner accounts just because they want to watch TikTok. We're not talking about like there's some people who have burner accounts is legitimately because they just want to watch stuff. So they don't want to be on socials.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah,
that's absolutely normal, because like you're actually just on it for social consumption. Yeah. But you know, people that are coming in there saying opinions, being disrespectful, especially one group that we need to Thanos, yeah, is those...
Explain Thanos to those that don't know what Thanos means.
Like, I think, yeah, we won't get as... Okay, look.
We're getting cancelled by now.
But I truly believe this in it,
This is a crazy take, by the way.
It's not a crazy take. I just feel like, yeah, the reason as a country we can't move forward, whether you're Somali, and all that stuff, forget all of that. Just what we look like, all of us. The reason we can't move forward is we've allowed some of these insults to infiltrate us. Like there's a guy right now, or a group of guys that have a Somali girl's picture up on a TikTok panel discussing why she's not wearing a hijab, but why she married a non-Muslim, and their sisters are out doing the madness. They have no relations with their siblings. They have no wives. Like, they're doing that. These people are holding us back. So I suggest. I'm not saying we dead them off. What I'm saying is...
You kind of are. But it's all right.
No, I think what I'm saying is...
I'm following you down this road.
You see the guy in South America? He made a whole super prison.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to do that. I'll meet you guys halfway. I won't try to dead them off, but let's put him in a prison. Super prison, like the South American guy.
We're talking about incels.
They're ruining us, because they are changing the conversation of how we view ourselves. Like, they're making us look so negative towards each other because it gets numbers that it ruins good conversations. Like, for example, a conversation between our previous episode of fatherhood or marriage and treating your wives won't get same numbers as a guy posted up a girl with no hijab, a Somali sister he doesn't know from Adam and Eve, and disrespecting her. That's where the numbers come in. And that's why I'm like, if we get rid of them, then the PR for Somalis and how we look at each other and the self-hate and the self-deprecation will be less. But I feel like we need to get the insults out. And I'm with it either way. We either imprison them or we do the mad thing. But we need to get gone.
Something needs to happen, and I would love to actually speak to one in real life. Like,
I got a plan. Huh? I know how we can do it as well.
And I would love to just fight. If there's a way to like track their IP, and that'd be the greatest show in the world. If you find...
I know another show that banged, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not ill, so don't judge me. This is a safe place, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a safe place. We're partying, bro.
I think we need to have a high BMI sports day.
Just for...
High BMI individuals.
The fluffy ones.
Yeah. No, not fluffy. Yeah. High BMI. Like, we got to be... I'm part of the HR department now for AbtiPodcas. We got to be careful. The other one, instead of a Paralympics, we have a crackhead sports day.
They used to do that. There was, you know.
Do you think that would bang? I think that would bang. For you,
in the early days of YouTube, there was that.
A crackhead. Yeah. I think my crackhead from my area, he's moved to acting now, but I think he can do 1500.
Brother.
With an incentive in front of him, like, you know how they got a rabbit chase.
100%.
Like, if he's chasing something, we might. This is a crazy pivot.
This is crazy, all but you know, I
we need to do it. A high BMI would bang, like a high BMI sports day.
Would bang. I'll be honest with you, because you know, you'd only hear this. You know what I'm saying? You'd hear a lot of heavy breathing.
Yeah.
Someone might even get a heart attack.
I can't be a manager, because one of my thoughts was to starve them before they come to me.
Yeah.
I can't. You know.
The greatest film I've ever seen
for human rights, I'm not allowed to be part.
There's a great film I've seen. Yeah, it's called Would You Rather. By the way, yeah. One of the best films I've ever seen in my life. And this is the reason why I think God has deprived me of money, by the way, because I would do the same.
Now you can't be rich though, Abdi.
No, I can't. You can't. But I think it's the reason why God has deprived me of money and I'm not rich is because I would do this. So the concept of the film is this: a guy, there's a woman that goes to hospital. Yeah, she finds out her mum is dying, and then there's a doctor that comes and says, oh, there's a special treatment that has a 90% success rate for what your mum's going through, and someone's offered to pay for it. So all you got to do is go to this dinner. All right, she goes to this dinner. And then she goes to the dinner. There's a table of people sat around it. The guy comes in. This guy's filthy rich. He goes, yeah, this is not like any other dinner, by the way, guys. Everyone's got a problem here. There's one guy that's like fucking fighting.
And he's agreed to pay for everything.
He's agreed to pay.
But you have to come to this dinner.
Yeah, you have to come to this dinner.
Okay.
So then there's a guy who's on the table. First guy, he's a reformed. He's a recovering alcoholic. Yeah, he's in an AA meeting. He's been sober 20 years. And the guy goes to him, this is a richly aged scotch, whatever. And he goes, would you drink this drink? He goes, no, bro, I'm a recovering alcoholic. I wouldn't. He goes, 50,000 just to take a drink. The guy takes it, boom, drinks it. He goes, 100,000 to finish the bottle. Boom, he drinks the bottle.
100 bag, yeah?
100 bags. The guy finishes the bottle. The other person is an old lady. There's a girl and there's an old lady next to her. He goes, oh, take that fork and stab her in the leg. And then boom, bro, the film is so chaotic that I would do shit like this. I found this film to be. I would do shit like this, bro.
But there's a few men I know that, like, I've seen a few of my guys. I know they can never be rich.
I can never be
like,
rich.
Like back to Chunks, Darkest, these guys like Sharky, SDS. Those are the right guys
to be rich.
Yeah, to like. I'm not even gonna pocket watch, but doing well for themselves. Yeah,
doing well in life.
They're the right ones.
They're the right ones because they're not
people like you and me. Like I would play Squid Games. Like
I've never watched.
I found it so intriguing. Have you watched it?
I've never watched it. That's
but that's you trying to be different.
No, it's not that. It's because I've got.
And you do stuff like this. Why would you not watch Squid Game?
Because I've got dyslexia, and anything with subtitles, it's just not. I've never seen Narcos, bro. I've never seen Narcos. I've never anything. City of God. I've never seen. All these people that talk about it, I don't.
So what do you see in the subtitles?
I just see a bunch of. No, I read it really slow.
Do you pause?
Yeah, I pause. So the film.
So if you were firing it up and they showed like a letter with like Japanese writing, would you just freeze?
I would freeze because words are my enemy. Like words are my enemy. I sometimes look at my phone and I think, thank God for spell check, bro. Because the amount of times I've sat there and I thought, flipping hell, bro.
I don't know why I started talking about crackheads, but I think
anyway, we went on a mad tangent.
But no,
we went on a mad tangent because crackheads are amazing people.
So I think they don't die. I thought one of two, not mine, but two of the ones from my block.
They're yours. What was the in your estate?
Yeah, one of them was my alarm. 7:30. Mello threw down the keys. I thought he passed. I thought one of them passed away, but they only moved to like Ealing Broadway.
Should I tell you the crazy?
And it was like a side road that you never drive past.
I don't even know if I can. But I can't say this because there's a happy ending at the end of it. So in my days where I was selling magazines, yeah.
Shout out to the magazines.
Yeah, shout out to the magazines. Anyway, so we was in an particular house, and obviously one of my friends came in and said, I got these magazines. They're from Turkey. All right, it's bad boy. These brown magazines, bro. Like these are elite level Turk magazines. All right,
it's not just okay magazine. It's higher than that.
This is high magazine, bro. This is top shelf.
Yeah.
All right, or bottom shelf. For those that know what bottoms are, yeah. Anyway, boom. So there's a few crackers in there, yeah? And then one cracker, I go, here, read the front page of this magazine. You know what I mean? It's brand new. Like, it's from Turkey. It's brown magazine. The guy's done it. He's read the magazine. And there's different ways to consume this magazine. You could smoke this magazine, or you could take it intravenously. For those that know what intravenously is, take it with a needle. Anyway, so this guy...
Liquid form.
So this guy takes it with the needle, yeah? And we're all sat there, and he reads his magazine. His magazine's so good, he passes out. His lips go blue, bro. They go blue, all right? So we're all shitting ourselves thinking, this guy's gone. He's gone, yeah? So what do we do? I'm about 15, 16 now, yeah? And there's about two of us in there. Three of us, me and three of my friends. We said, okay, the best thing to do is pick this guy up, take him to the bin chute and cover him with bins. He's a goner.
You were young?
We were young and dumb. Anyway, so we've thrown this guy next to the bin chute. We've covered him in bins and whatever, boom. Anyway, we've left. One of my friends who lives on that block, who's just a normal civilian, come down and said, oh shit, yeah, some crackhead died, bro. We're all shitting ourselves, bro. Thinking, fuck. So imagine from the age of 15, 16,
before my mom was
all the way to the age of 19, 20, I thought I was complicit in an M.
Yeah,
all right?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, the shit haunted me in my dreams, bro. Wallahi, haunted my dreams. So anyway, now I'm in Habas. I'm in jail. I go in and said, yo, I got my bag. I go into my room. The guy who read the magazine's in there.
Yeah, he didn't die though, bro.
No, he's in there. I thought I have officially lost my mind.
Oh, you thought you was hallucinating
I
already?
I was hallucinating.
Oh,
I thought the workhouse broke me, bro.
Yeah, already. You haven't even stepped in yet.
I'm thinking, I'm ignoring him, bro. Wallahi, the guy's like, yo, Birdie, you're right. I'm ignoring him because I'm thinking, if I reply, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to this form of a human being, which I know isn't here. So I'm ignoring him, boom, boom, boom. And then I come out, one of my other friends, Mags, shout out Mags, he's 3 doors down from me. I'm like, yo, Mags, like, bro, I don't want to sound crazy in it, but obviously, do you see my man, like, on the landing? Goes, who? I go, my man over there. Goes, who? My man over there. Described him.
He's just doing all of that.
Yeah. He goes, crazy. Yeah, I can see him. And then that's when I approached him. I said, bro, and that's when I came back into reality, you know. And I spoke to him. The guy goes, yeah, bro, I did die that day, but they brought me back to life in the ambulance. Like, they resuscitated him.
It's like they
don't die.
No, I've never seen. I don't know what.
Yes, happy ending, by the way, guys.
Yeah, he's still alive.
I wasn't complicit.
I don't think they do. I've not met one that has.
No, 100%, bro. I don't think.
But sports day, listen, sports day for them. But let's get back on topic. That was a great seg.
Yeah.
What were we discussing prior to this?
We were talking about just general burner accounts and how obviously.
So I was imprisonment. I said we should either imprison the incels. 1,000 lashes daily.
How does the incel begin? I would love to just know
I know where it starts from.
The inception.
No, I know where it starts from. I know where it starts
from.
I know where it starts from. I know exactly where it starts from. I can see where that anger comes from.
Yeah.
They couldn't move to Gal when they were young. It sounds mad, but you got deep like this. You see when you're like normal like us, yeah? Like you like a girl, you have a crush on a girl. This is high school. You have a crush on a girl, they normally have a crush back on you. It might not work out, it does work out. Other girls like you, you like other girls. Like, it's just for us, we're part of the normality of it. But there's guys, this group of guys that have never had that.
Yeah.
Never. So because they can't move to girls, the next option is to hate them.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you can justify their existence.
100%.
Because they don't even look at you as something outside of a vehicle or transportation. That's what happens to a lot of these guys, bro. Because when you like, bro, listen, you've been alright in the girls department. Do you feel me?
I'm alright, yeah.
I've been okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have a natural disdain for women. I love them. I married one. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No,
So, like, you don't have the disdain, but where does that absence of not being able to connect or chat or link or marry, it creates this hate. So for like a guy to wake up on a Sunday afternoon, how we're putting today, me and you, we were thinking about, we're hungry today, we're thinking about let's link up with the boys. Like, that's our thought. They're thinking about, let me find one of these non-hijab Somali girls on the TikTok moving mad. That's their first thought, bro. Let me call up the other guys.
Their voices are so amplified, bro. Like,
because they can't talk to us. Sorry, that's the other thing. That's the other thing. They can't chat to men. So all the grievances that they have in life, it's not a theory. I think this is a fact. They can't chat to another brother with that same energy.
And they'll never do it in real life.
They can't. It's impossible.
That's the thing.
Have you ever met an example of that happening outside of the internet? It's impossible,
never.
Bro.
I've got this one guy who's from my city. He trolls me, yeah. He trolls me, bro.
Oh, that's my guy.
He trolls me so bad.
You sure it's not me?
No, it's definitely not you. And I said to him, I went on the DMs and I said to him, bro, I'm a man of my word when I say this. I said, bro, link me at this location and I will give you $1,000.
Yeah, I believe that.
I said, I will give you $1,000 cash, bro, or I'll transfer it to you. I'll give you $1,000 cash, bro. Just come and link me. The guy goes, okay, I'll come and link you. So me, obviously, I get there 3 hours before, bro. You know how it gets. And I park up there, bro. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm just waiting just to see if anybody is even remotely parking or driving past or looking around. Bro, I don't see anybody, bro. The guy's like, I was there, bro. I said, bro, I sent him a video. I said, you weren't there, bro. So for me, if I ever, this guy.
I chat, he's not lying. Wallahi,
I'm not lying. Bro, if I ever.
Like, you would cancel all your plans.
I will cancel all my plans. Forget work.
Yeah, I think you would, yeah.
Forget picking up my son. I'll get there 3 hours. I just need to know, bro. Because for me, if I find you, if I find this person, it's a long day, bro.
Yeah.
They're getting in my. We're going on a drive, a long.
But
drive.
You also know it's not gonna happen.
And I know this.
You're calling his bluff,
and he still does it to this day. And I'm like, okay, do you know what? Like, I'm rarely like Hamza tell you. Bro.
But you're probably the only person that's given him attention in life. Like, I don't think you understand how lucky you are. Allah has blessed us to have good familial connections, good friendship groups. Like, you have more than one friendship group.
Yeah.
There's people here that are suffering without one. You got different pockets, but you said it prior in different podcasts. Like, there's different pockets for different type of days. Like, if you want to step out, the gang members are there. Yeah. If you want to go for tea and do your AirPod drop stuff for the girls, you got a few freaky guys that you could do that with. If you just want to go shisha, you got. Do you get it? But some of these guys haven't got one friend. Forget a group. They haven't got one friend. Like, and that's the thing is, just because you have it good, someone else doesn't. That's natural.
Okay, let's there's another side to the coin. Look, incels are people, all right? As much as
I would disagree with that, but go on.
They're people.
Yeah.
If an incel's watching this right now, what advice would you give him to say break away from the shackles of being an incel?
Well, I'll be honest, there's not much I can say to them.
Or is it too, or if they're incel?
No, because they are the mistake. You can't change what they have. I think it's the disease. Well, I'm not even trolling.
I agree. We spoke about this.
Well, I genuinely think it's the disease, because you got to remember, bro, like me, but we've had tough times in our own lives, innit, yeah? But you overcome it through deen, family support underneath that, obviously, deen first and family support, and also just your own mental, innit? But these are groups of people that are self-deprecating and self-hating to such a point where they've changed the narrative of how we look at ourselves as Somalis. Like, we look more forward to a divorce story and find it boring when someone says, like myself, I've been married for 8 years.
That's so true.
Do you get it? Yeah, they would like figuring out, I left, yeah? I left because of my wife giving birth to little man, yeah? Second one, someone's mentality is, they must have had a break. Like, they've made so much negative rhetorics within their own community, bro, that it hurts us so badly. Hence why I'm so anti these people. Like, do you know how mad it is to have a panel about a girl that's not your sister? Like, bear in mind, bro, when we was growing up, you think a man could even speak on your sister?
Ever.
These men are doing a whole content created over your sister.
That's Waka's worthy, bro. That's me happily ready to sit down,
bro,
for at least
they found
that
avenue where they can do these things. So what I've always promised myself is, because I'm a protector of our sisters in regards to our sharaf and our brothers them as well. I'm not pro either. Like, I'm for my people. So I want our sisters to have a safe place. I always tell men that have sisters, make sure the house for your sister is a kingdom, not a prison. Yeah. For our mothers, make sure that we love them while they're still here.
Yes.
Look after your fathers and help them as they get older, because there's certain things they can't do. I'm with all of that, but for me to be with all of that, I'm on the smoke against those that tarnish that.
Yeah,
that abuse our sisters, that disrespect our brothers, self-deprecate our brothers. So if you're saying what mistakes can they change, they are the mistake. They are the in the binary code in the matrix. They are the one that we need to destroy.
I've said this.
What's his name? Not Agent Smith. It's Agent Smith.
It's Agent Smith.
So I'm Agent Smith. I'm here to destroy them.
I've said.
Well, I'm not here to destroy them, but you know what I mean.
No, but I've said this so many times, bro. I think hating, just general hate on people, I think it's hereditary.
Ooh, okay.
I think it's hereditary, because people like incels just don't come out of the blue. It's that age-old
something
argument.
Has to happen.
Nature versus nurture.
Something has to happen.
Something had to have happened for that person to become an incel. So I say all that to say this: when someone's a hater, I believe they come from a long line of haters. Their dad or their mum was a hater, bro. Like, it's not
historic hating is crazy.
Historic hating. If you go back, bro. If you go back, they probably hated on like Martin Luther King and shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They hate on the movement, bro. Yeah. They hate on someone. They like it isn't.
They were house niggas during slavery.
Or slavery or something. Because it's like, if you can get certain features from your mum or your dad, or the same walk or a same laugh,
you can get the bitch ass nigga behavior.
You can get that bitch ass nigga trait from your dad as well. And this is the problem. A lot of people say, obviously, I said the word bitch before, and the word bitch for me isn't synonymous.
When you say the word bitch,
I said bitch on a previous episode. I said someone says in a dilemma.
I'm writing it down for the HR conversations.
Someone sent a dilemma, and I just said, I called the girl a bitch. But anyway, long story short, bitch is not synonymous to a gender for me.
Oh, me too.
You can be a bitch ass nigga.
I think there's more.
You can be a bitch ass bitch, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can be a guy. Like, for me, bitch is a character trait. Like, anybody can be a bitch, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like there's more male bitches than women.
100%. Now there's way more male bitches.
I want to call them bitches on camera, but there's more men that show more tendencies of bitch ass behavior than ever before.
And this is the problem, and this is the thing that I think this is what's going on in the world right now, is we're trading places where women are becoming more masculine and men are becoming more feminine, and something is happening within this eco space. I think I was saying it in a previous episode, where it's like there's almost a new breed of man being formed. A new breed of men.
It's a virus.
Yeah, it's a virus. And it's like
a different type of strain,
that genuinely have a disdain for women, and that's because of is it the...
But it feels like, does it not, I know I said it, does it not feel like there's a certain sort of bass in their voice of aggression when they discuss women?
They hate women, bro.
Like, I find it strange.
They hate women.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not, bro, listen, women aren't perfect, but I just feel like I have more opinions about my wife and my sister and my mum than I do a random girl on TikTok. Like, a girl on TikTok doing a mad thing is not of consent to man. It's zero. I'm not going to champion that behavior. May her brother and her father look after her. I've never grown up on speaking on another man's female family member.
Facts, bro.
So I don't really get, like maybe because it's mad because we're content creators and we're podcasters, but I never aligned myself up with how people behave here. I'm from bro, I was outside running around as a little kid at 04.
Yeah.
My first phone was a Nokia 3510. The first girl I spoke to was on a payphone. Like, I'm from a different era. I could never speak about another person's sibling, mother, wife, auntie, everyone. So this new version of what I'm seeing is very confusing for man.
Yeah, this new version,
I don't know how to tackle it either.
This new version of men is men that are growing up thinking that they hate women, and they hate women for the simple reason that women don't want to sleep with them or women don't want to speak to them. And you got a group of people that are very influential, that are very rich, that are telling them it's not your fault that, this is happening to you. It's the women's fault.
Yeah.
You're not to blame. So these guys are growing up, and what these guys tend to align with content-wise is either really misogynistic content or really far-right content.
Yeah,
and this is what's happening now, bro. And we're seeing
that aligns with their views, innit?
That align with their views. Because look, everyone wants to blame somebody other than themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just
accountability versus 100 people.
Yeah, accountability versus 100 people. That is your argument, and it's like, it's hard, bro, because they say the acronym for blame is because looking at myself ain't easy. That's the acronym. That's because you don't want to look at yourself and blame yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Because looking at myself
ain't easy. Is that a blame? Is that blame?
You've had a mare there.
I don't know.
But you're so close.
They're so.
You were so close. Yeah.
Dyslexia, but anyway.
Great job, Wallah.
Bro. I know, but anyway, we is it because anyway, listen, people don't want to look at themselves. People don't want to look at themselves.
For effort, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, man. People don't want to look at themselves. And I've been guilty of that as well, bro. You've probably been guilty of that when, there's been a situation where you don't want to look at yourself and say, "Shut down."
Yeah. But listen, but you're meant to grow. Like, there's nothing here, and maybe it's the part of podden we have to be a bit better in elaborating, is there's something that we've done we're not proud of. Yeah, but that's part of growth. Like, but one thing that you do have to have, irrespective of mistakes you have, tenets, principles, things you don't do in it. And the idea of, as a man, speaking on another woman is mental. And for women, because we can speak about women as well, you have to, how do I say this without, because I'm not really on the girls getting onto man, but like, you also have to let a man be a man. So like, that's one thing, innit? Like, just keep your energy to yourself. Like, don't let a man be a man. Keep your energy to yourself. And your sharaf is, it can't be fixed once it's broken, innit?
100%.
It can be, but it take, you repent to Allah, all that stuff. But in terms of your sharaf, you can ruin it. It's very fragile compared to a man. So, keeping your feminine energy. But for the guys, I'll balance it out with saying South American prison, super prison, I'm cool with 1,000 lashes per day.
1,000 lashes per day, yeah.
I think even then they can't be fixed, but that's just me.
I personally don't. I think we've gone past the point of no return.
Hereditary. You were saying it's is deep. I do agree with it. Yeah. I wouldn't say. So what I would say is this: it is and it isn't, because also family dynamics change through each generation. So that person's current dynamic of his family might be different to what his father or his grandfather even raised. So I just think that these little bitch ass niggas now on these socials doing all this stuff, I just think they've come from a broken a broken home, a broken dynamic. Not even a broken home. They probably have good parents, but the dynamics of like showing what a man should be like, or what a mum should be like, and how a husband should treat his wife, and how you should treat your siblings, is not there. That's what's not there. Because if you know how to treat a woman, it starts from your house. Equally for a man to treat your husband, it starts with how you saw your mother treating your father. So it comes from the home. I wouldn't say it's hereditary, because
I believe
it can be sometimes, but also dynamics change every single group. So like my father and my mother now, how they were prior to him passing, was probably a different dynamic to how I grew up. And I know my house is slightly different to what I grew up in, because I'm with someone that's not from my family. So like the missus is not from, we're not blood. She grew up from a different house, so we have to fuse this together. I always
like, it might be a bit like weird, but I always feel like we all come from like the same place. Like, we all had the same sort of similar upbringings. You'll see we'll see Somali.
We were uniform.
Yeah, we'll all see like, a Mali mum online, and she almost has the exact same traits as your mum.
Same hand movement,
same hand movement, same whatever.
But do you know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's trauma bonding.
It is.
Because not to cut you off again, bro. It's like, cool, I need to have a strike.
That's cool.
No, but look, they all came to this country in different little cities. So imagine they were in Southall. Like, mum, she's in Southall. She's going to the shops. She sees another Somali. There's a conversation there already.
Yeah.
Like, just off rip. They both come from, like, how could they not be? Southall, that majority Asians, Indians, and Pakistanis. But the minute my mum's gone to the corner shop and then she's seen this other hubba, like, there's gonna be a link up. It's just gonna happen, bro. Or they might say, oh, you know what, you're my sister's best friends with your auntie. Like, there's so many connections that they were uniformed because of what happened prior. With this new age of us parents, because we're parents, I keep forgetting we're parents, but we're parents. We're parents. Yep. Like, we're slightly different because we have a worldly view of stuff, because we were mixed in with different nationalities and stuff, innit? But our parents are definitely uniformed. It's crazy now though. Like, I could go to a parents' evening for my youth in like 6 years' time when he's like year 7. And there'll be a dad that's nothing like me from a D&E standpoint, whether he's more practicing or less practicing. Yeah. From a clothes standpoint, he might have earrings on, tattoos. Like, there's so much diversity within the community, which is scary for me. Yeah. That we're nowhere near uniformed.
I think the way we are right now as parents, and the way what we're doing, like we're doing so much, bro. We're doing way more than like our dads ever did and stuff like that. No, like another thing. Like, I'm not disrespecting the dads. I'm just saying what we're doing as fathers. Like, we are instrumental in fucking the early morning routine, the bath routine, taking them to the parks, attending parents' evening, everything. I feel like our style of parenting now is way better than what it was before. Do you know what I mean? It might, obviously, everything is times, isn't it? Everything is a time.
It's pound for pound, though, isn't it? You know, like how you have different weight classes in boxing and UFC, whatever. It's the same with like the comparison of parenthood. Yeah. What our fathers had to do for us, and our mothers at that time required what they done.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you get it? It required, the dynamic had to be, I'm gonna go out and make this money. You look after the kids, because like 100 of them. Where the dynamic between me and my wife now is, it'll be different. She was working full time at one point. I was working full time at one point. So that dynamic already changed. Already before anything else, before we even have like one word for each other, we're both working full time. So now the dynamic in home has completely changed. Now you got to share the duties. Yeah. You just can't help it. Then you got to look at cost of living crisis. Yeah. How you're living now is different. So like one bedroom flats. Like, do you know how mad it is? We were all in yards, you know? We were all in the houses, bro. Like, man, now, like my bridge is all now. Alhamdulillah, I moved out, obviously, the city. They're all in private rent. And I don't think they understand the long-term impact for their child the longer they continue that. Obviously, I'm assuming most parents have a plan for their kids, but like private renting in this little one-bedroom flat, it's different to where we grew up in these 4 or 5 bedroom.
One of the most heartbreaking things I've seen this year was basically a man. He obviously had his wife and everything back home. He had his wife and his daughter back home. As you do. Yeah. So he decided.
Second or third?
I think this is his second wife.
As you do.
So he's brought her back. He's brought her to England, and he's made sure obviously the housing situation sorted. It was in a 1-bedroom house. It was his wife, his daughter, and his daughter was already pregnant and she gave birth. So a little baby. There's 3 people in this one house. Yeah. Like real life refugee living in it. So what was heartbreaking was the guy just came here, made sure they got the house, and he's in there and he said, yo, I'm going back. And he got remarried again to another one. So he just came in, he goes, I brought you to England, good luck. And these people were in the middle of like they weren't in the village where like they had people to help him. Someone just randomly just heard of a family that was in there. So obviously your mother-in-law, my auntie, and my mum, they said, we're going to go do some shopping for them. So we went, we bought... I know about this. Yeah, we bought loads of stuff like fruits, vegetables. No? Yeah, recent. Yeah, I know bought fruits, vegetables, everything. And then, like, obviously, like I carried it into the house. And I remember walking into that room and just seeing that in the living room, there's a bed and there's a girl on there with her baby and the mum. She's like struggling in an area where there's no one around them. Do you know what I'm saying? And the guy just came in and said, yeah, but you're here, take care, I'm gone, look after yourselves. And it was the most heartbreaking thing I've seen. And to this day, I still keep up with that family, and I ask my mum, like, yo, how's that family getting on? Yeah. The people check in on them, or the people go and see them, because it was, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I genuinely, I welled up, because it was like, how the fuck can somebody do this, bro? How can someone just come, just say, here you go, and leave someone in a place where they can't speak the language, not help them or anything? You just, I got you a house, there's the house, there you go, and go and fend for yourself. It speaks
to our community though, like she got help eventually. It speaks a lot now. It speaks to our community how helpful we can be.
We can be
we're really good. You know, we're really good at dark times where there's rubbish at peace. Yeah. When it comes to like dark times, so i.e. when we first moved here, we're really good with each other, but when there's times of peace, we're rubbish. Absolutely rubbish.
100%, man. And I think that's, that's probably a conversation for another time. And I can sit here and talk for 3 hours, I'll be honest with you.
No, clearly you can, yeah.
Yeah, well,
you got a talent for it. This chat.
Yeah.
Chat, don't get onto me. I'm not Hamza.
Yeah, he's not Hamza.
Don't get onto him.
Hamza's away. Again, Hamza won't be back for a while. So if you really do want Hamza back, get onto him on the socials and get onto him.
No, even that's mad. Don't say that. Hamza is always part of this podcast because it's his podcast with you and him.
Yeah.
He goes away because he has businesses to attend to.
Yeah.
Sometimes, someone like me might just pop up on your camera.
Yeah, that's it.
Show me some love.
Yeah.
Not because I need it, because you need to show me some love.
Yeah, go tap in with Late Night with Evs as well.
Yeah, can I do my plug-in?
Yeah,
guys, Late Night with Evs. If you want to know what kind of pod it is, it's like what I want it to be is this. Let me steal the floor. I want it to be like a Somali version of Joe Rogan, Chris Williamson, where I'm learning from my guest, and I'm a sponge because I don't know a lot of things. Actually, I don't know most things. I know tie my shoelace and making tea, but apart from that, I'm not generally. I've been winging it my whole life, but I want to learn from these people. By the time you've seen this, I would hope for you to. I'd be humbled if you watch an episode of Late Night with Evs. It's the one thing I've been working on subconsciously in my life for years, without knowing I wanted it to be a podcast. But I've always wanted a space where I could speak, and I think I'm pretty good at it.
I think it's cold.
I think I'm gonna be real. Late Night with Evs on all socials. And the Barter Evs on the Instagram, because I'm using my personal page as my podcast page because I made a mistake when I uploaded a clip.
No, that's okay.
And now we're keeping it there because that's how we're rocking. When we make mistakes, we pivot. Yeah. But shout out to Late Night with Evs, man.
Tapping with Late Night Evs. He's one of our own, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And just finally, before we go, this episode is brought to you and powered by.
Sponsored by everything
by the Sheffield restaurant, the world famous Unit Sheffield restaurant in Sheffield at 88 Hertford Street. Go and check up on them. They do amazing food. I guarantee it. Go there, tell them that Abti sent you. And yeah, just go show them some general love. You know what I mean? Family run business, man. Come on. And also, this episode is also powered by Whistle Cola. There's an alternative cola. As you can see, it tastes amazing. It's 1 for 1. And the people that run it are really, really, when I say the nicest people in the world. So they will stock your shops as well. They will be in the link description below. Every time you purchase something, a crate or whatever, and you stock it in your shop, me or Hamza will come down personally and we'll stock it for you, and we'll also promo your business as well on our socials, which is literally gone through the roof, by the way, on all socials. So yeah, there you go. With all that being said, we have been the AbtiPodcas. I've been your boy Birdie Bugs World Under the North. You've got my boy the Barter Evs.
You need to get me some food because you've starved me.
No, I got you. We're gonna go eat.
You've actually starved me.
No, we're gonna go.
Now shout out to the chat every single time, man. Up to this podcast, you know what it is, man.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Birdie Bugs World Under the North. Big brr, love the love, and we're out. Bow. Khalas, done. Right, guys, we are the AbtiPodcas, and we'd like to shout out our official sponsors. Whistle Cola, by the way, it will be in the link description below. If you're a business that wants to stock alternative drinks because these corporations are showing us no love and you want to support a local business, support Whistle Cola. Tastes amazing and it is Gara. Also shout out to the Unit restaurant in Sheffield on 88 Hertford Street. Go and check them out for good music and good merch as well. As you can see, they are our official sponsors. So yeah, people tap in with that. Hamza, sign us away with a song.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Maanta waxaa u jeedin waa batarka la dhaho Whistle Cola. Walaalayaalo kan waa xalaal, waa dadkeeni waaye, dadkeeni caawiyaan. Haddaa leedahay dukaan ama haddaa leedahay marfash ama haddaa leedahay makhaayad, nasoo waca wax xalaalo oo dadkeena aan caawin karno keena.
Whistle Cola, brand approved. Let's go. There you go.
What'd you figure out?
That's amazing.